Hello everyone, my name is Ayotosin. I'm welcoming you to another edition of Beats Africa. Now, Beats Africa is bringing you the news of things happening in Africa over the weeks, talking of politics, entertainment, sports, and all that. So, I want to thank those people that subscribed to our channel last time. Gradually, we are moving, to the promised land, But if you have not subscribed, what are you still waiting for? Press the subscription button and the bell button so that you get updates, be the first to get updates anytime we drop a new video. So without wasting much of our time, come on, let's start. Guys, I hope you remember our very own mother, the former petroleum minister of Nigeria, which is Diezani Alison-Madueke. She has been in the news again. Remember her? Yeah, that one. That allegedly, absconded with millions of US dollars, in properties. She allegedly bought bra. That you remember that bra, that bra about hundreds of millions of dollars. You understand? She's in the news again. You guys will remember that in 2015, the EFCC launched a money laundering charges against the former minister and proceeded to the court. In her statement, she told the court that she moved to the UK on May 22, 2015, towards the end of Goodluck Jonathan's administration, and from there she has been traveling for medical treatment because she was diagnosed with aggressive breast cancer. Wow. Let me read to you what she told the court. She said, I hurriedly flew to England on May 22, 2015 in order to undertake a critical course treatment which consisted of 2 operations, 8 months of intensive chemotherapy and 5 weeks of radiotherapy, and I have remained in England ever since then, where I have undergone intensive medical care and treatment. In course of receiving my treatment, and only 1 week after completing the 8-month course of treatment in my extreme aggressive chemotherapy, during which time I was erroneously put into a near fatal coma. Wow. Let me guys know what you think about this statement. Is it really true that she has an aggressive cancer, or she's just covering up? Let's move straight to the next news. Guys, in fact, nothing they shake me again for this country. We have seen a lot. We have really seen it. In this country, I have seen lion eating grass. I'm very sure many of you might have seen that video clip of a lion eating grass. Now, this shows how we are not ready to keep a zoo in Nigeria. How can you keep a lion and you do not feed that lion? Lion and all cats family are carnivorous, which means they only devour meat, they only eat flesh. But if you keep a lion inside a zoo and you are not feeding it with a flesh, it will result to, you can see. Let me show you the video clip. Moving on to the United Kingdom, have you guys seen the video clip of our very own superstar Tiwa Savage performing at the King Charles III Coronation? It happened recently.
Next up tonight on the Coronation concert stage, it's the Queen of Afro Beats. Windsor, make some noise for the amazing Tiwa Savage!
Congratulations to Tiwa Savage and Hollywood for us in this country. Only for some of my Ghanaian people claiming Tiwa Savage. I say, what's happened? Who don't like better thing? They were claiming Tiwa Savage is from Ghana. Fear God now, a berolo now, fear God. Going on to Sokoto, guys, there is a very heartbreaking news coming out from that state. We've been told that 15 children drowned in a river. They were in a boat going to get firewood for business, for sale, and they drowned. I mean, who put 15 children on a boat without a life jacket? In this happening in Sokoto. And apart from the 15 children that drowned, 24 are still missing because rescuers are still searching for bodies or survivors in the river in northwest. The children were on their way to Dundeji village in Sokoto. What they collect firewood from a nearby village and bring it back to their village for sale. And this has been what they used to do on regular basis, but only for their boat to capsize. So many children on the one single boat that can accommodate about 5 to 10 people. They put a lot of people on the single boat, and which makes the boat to get overloaded and eventually capsize. Let's see the video.
In northwestern Nigeria, divers in the Shagari River have been desperately searching for survivors since over a dozen children drowned there. Over 25 others are still missing after the overloaded boat capsized in Sokoto state on Tuesday. Samuel Okoye has more.
Officials say the dead and missing children are aged between 10 and 15 years. The children were going to fetch firewood for sale when their boat capsized. There are fears the death toll could rise as divers search the Shagari River, scene of the accident. It is the latest in a series of boat accidents in Sokoto State and some other parts of northwest Nigeria. In the absence of good roads in riverine areas, people have to travel by boats. Many of the boat accidents often record high death toll among women and children. Women and children are more involved in commercial activities like trading, which make them to travel by boat frequently between riverine villages. A year ago, 29 hawkers, most of them children, drowned in the same area where this latest accident happened. Most past accidents were attributed to the use of poorly maintained boats, which are often overloaded with passengers. Some concerned Nigerians have called on authorities to take strict measures that will make boat travel safe.
The same river in April 2022 also drowned 29 children in the same river. Do you think this river is caused, or do you think preventive measures were not put in place to secure lives and properties? Because I don't understand. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. My condolences to the children and the families of those that are affected. I can't even imagine what the families are passing through right now. Speaking of boat incidents, we move straight to Ghana, where another tragic incident happened where 9 pupils were killed after their boat capsized in Accra. This time around, it was a school that is using boat to transport children from one place to another. I mean, who uses boats to convey children from their homes to school? Can they get a school bus? Must they use water? And who does that without putting on life jacket on these children, these little children? I don't understand. I think government needs to look into this. They need to put eye into this and stop all these irregularities, all these messes that is currently going on when it comes to boat transportation. According to reports, the school children were traveling from Fana to Kele in Accra, which is the capital city of Ghana. Bodies of the 9 kids have been retrieved and they have been sent to an hospital in the morgue. Ladies and gentlemen, NYSC is 50 years old. I am very excited because the National Youth Service Corps that was commissioned 50 years ago is still running, and I mean aggregation that should be stopped and all that, but NYSC is 50 years old. Guys, let me ask you a question. Who established NYSC? You don't know. Please put the picture of that man. Yeah, can you see the man? This program is also known as National Service Year, which requires the graduates of universities in Nigeria and the polytechnics to take part in the compulsory 1-year service. Now, if you graduate in Ondo State, for example, you might be taken to Sokoto, you might be taken to Kogi, Nasarawa for your service there, and vice versa. If you study in the north, you might be taken to the southwest or in the southeast. And this is the eligibility for the service. You must complete any Nigerian university, accredited Nigerian university or polytechnic, in order for you to be qualified to serve your fatherland. So by then, when I served, we were given 19,800. It used to be 20,000 naira, but actually, so after tax and everything, so we get 19,800. But that 19,000, it was a big amount of money there, We'll save some, we'll keep some, we'll send some home, and that is how we live our life then. But later on, after the new minimum wage emerges in Nigeria from 18,000 naira to 30,000 naira minimum wage, they increased the fare. But then, so new corps members then get 33,000 naira as a take-up home every month.
That is good.
It's the exercise. I don't know who have call up for policy. Do you go there? Exercise you. So now we don't want to keep more high. More than you high you.
What do you have to say to that? Is it enjoyable? What's your view?
I don't do it, yo. Me le paro. I don't do it, yo. I cannot come and die. School long decade. I never work family.
This one's as simple.
We want simple. Put one bill so put on fire now your job.
So as a corps member, you might require to serve in the secondary school or in the primary school. You may serve in the Ministry of Education, in the Ministry of Agriculture, and any other ministries in the country. Well, there have been so many criticism on the program, such as using them for INEC activities, endangering their lives. To many corps members have been killed because of religious, ethnicity, clash, and every other things. So this sparked outrage that the program should be cancelled. A bill was passed in the Senate seeking the program to be cancelled because of Nigerians' insecurity that was ravaging around the country at that time. Let me guys know what you think. Do you think the program should continue, or you think the program should be scrapped? Let's move straight to the other news. Moving on to Sudan, guys, another loud explosion has rocked Khartoum, which is the capital city of Sudan. You guys know, the war that is currently going on in that country. Since the war started some months ago, more than 700 people have been killed and over 1 million people have been displaced. Nearly 150,000 people have relocated back to their country because of the war that's currently going on. Moving on to South Africa, guys, have you heard in the news that the US ambassador to South Africa has accused the country of supplying ammunition and weapons to Russia amid its war against Ukraine? There's a ship that secretly docked and weapons were being transferred from the ship to Russia. Questions were raised in South African Parliament on Thursday, and the President Cyril Ramaphosa has said investigation has started on the secret ship.
South Africa's parliament grills President Cyril Ramaphosa over the supply of weapons to Russia, an accusation the US has issued a strong warning about.
What do you guys think about that video? Do you think the US government will sanction South Africa if found guilty of supplying ammunition and weapons to Russia against their fight with Ukraine? Let's move straight to the other news. And still speaking about South Africa, have you guys seen the tweet of Jacob Zuma's daughter promoting Russian military on Twitter? Wahoo! A report by a UK-based organization has accused the former president of South Africa's daughter, that's Jacob Zuma, for helping Russia with information on its war with Ukraine via her Twitter handle. Right now, South Africa has come under a serious attack from the West on a view with Russian and Ukraine war. So let me guys know what you think about this in the comment section. Alright guys, do you enjoy this episode today? Please don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you are yet to subscribe to our channel, I am watching you on my Plasma TV. You know, you wouldn't want to be on this Plasma TV just because you have not subscribed. So please hit the subscription button and the bell button so that anytime we drop a new video, you will be the first to get notified. Thank you very much. Until next time, my name is Ayo Dawson. Peace out.